In order to make micro lesson really context ready, useful ready, and immediately valuable to learner, we said we're going to work on using what you call the focus of hyperstory. What is hyperstory? As we mentioned, it is a real event, an example, a critical incident, an error issue, anything that happens in real life situation. It is a story because it's emotional. Now, we already know that stories are important and powerful, so how do we take advantage of the hyperstory? So step number one, we call this making sure that we write our lesson pages, our micro lesson pages, as what you call passing the emotional impact test. Emotional impact test simply means that when they see the page, boom, they react emotionally. When they look at an illustration, boom, they react emotionally. This is a very simple test. When you are going to put facts first, like a learning objective, at the end of the lesson you learn that you lost the learner. Emotional impact, meaning to say use first voice, let the learners fill in the gap, and then thirdly, have your characters have conversations, tell it the way it is, because that's the fastest way the learner can interact with the content through that story. So take advantage of the emotional impact test and make your content ready to be used by the learners, because there's nothing that goes in between the learner's mind and your hyper story.